Hi, I'm Audrey, and today we'll be doing yoga. All you need is a yoga block, a yoga band, and of course your yoga mat. We're going to get started with some breathing techniques. First, we're going to inhale, rise, bringing those palms up. Exhale as you come down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, coming down. You want to open those palms really, really wide. Inhale, rise. Exhale, coming down. Feet are coming hip width apart. As you inhale, rise. Exhale, coming down. One last time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, coming down. Bringing those palms down by our hips. We're going to release all tension and frustration from our bodies. Bringing in positive energy and releasing the negative. Breathing normally. We're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Slow, deep breaths. You may feel yourself swaying from side to side. That's perfectly fine. We're bringing in positive energy and releasing the negative. On our next inhale, we're going to bring those palms up. As we bring those palms up towards the ceiling, we're going to bring our head back, entering in our waterfall pose. Stretching out our forearms, also our belly. On our next exhale, we're going to slowly lower our upper bodies down, bringing our palms down by our feet, bringing our chin into our chest. Shoulders come up to those ears. Entering in our ragdoll pose, we're letting everything hang down loosely. Slight bend at those knees. Let our bellies rest on top of our thighs. From here, we're going to bring those palms up those shins. As we bring them up those shins, we're going to bring our shoulders back, pulling them away from our ears, keeping our spine as flat as possible. We want to gaze right down at our toes right in front of our mat. As we drop back down into that waterfall, drop back down into our ragdoll pose. We're going to inhale, rise. Lash should come up as our head. Palms are coming all the way up. As we bring those palms into our center. From here, we're going to move into our tree pose. We're going to bring that left leg up to our inner thigh or inner calf, focusing on something in the room that's not moving to help us stay balanced. Press those palms together and engage in that core to help you stay up. You can always place it on top of your foot for a kickstand if you have a bad balance. Engage in that core and press those palms together to help you stay up. Inhale, rise. Inhale as we come back center. Exhale as we come down by those hips. Engage in that core. Press those palms together. Focus on something in the room that's not moving to help you stay balanced. Exhale as we slowly come down, bringing those palms back together. From here, we want to switch sides. We did the left, we must do the right side. Press those palms together and engage in that core. Focus on something that's not moving to help us stay balanced. Inhale, rise as we bring those palms up and out. back into heart center. Exhale, bringing those palms down. Inhale as we come back into heart center. Exhale, coming down. Bringing both feet together. From here, you're going to take your left elbow over to your right knee. You want to keep your knees, your ankles, and elbows all in together. Head should go the same way as you. Inhale as we drop back down into that ragdoll pose, chin into the chest, shoulders up by those ears, slight bend at those knees. Inhale, rise. Palms coming back into our center. As we go to the other side, we're going to bring that right elbow over to our left knee. Press at your palms, ankles, and knees. Back into that forward fold, that ragdoll pose. Chin into the chest, shoulders up by those ears. Slight bend at those knees. Inhale, rise. Come into back to stand center. We'll come in standing as still as possible, entering in our mountain pose. As we release all negative energy. From here, we're going to come to the top of our mat. As we come to the top of our mat, we're going to step out on that left foot, bringing our right sideways. Dig deeply in that lunge on your left. Bring those palms up and out. Press at those shoulder blades together. We want to keep our shoulders in one line. So we're not lifting up or down. Everything is in one angle. Dig deeply in that lunge. Remember, your right foot is straight. Your left is coming forward. From here, with that left palm, we're going to reach back, giving the opposite side of the room a high five. Reaching over. Only our upper body moves. Lower body doesn't move at all. Your legs are still the same. Inhale as we come back center. From here, we're going to bring both those feet together. Inhale, rise. Palms are coming straight up. As you point straight up towards the ceiling, we're going to move into our half moon pose. Starting off on our left side, stretching out our right. Keep those pecs in by those ears. If you feel the need to, you can always drop one hand. There's too much pressure on your shoulders. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, bring those palms down. Stepping back on our left. Keeping our right, up, center. As we move into our warrior pose, on our left side, connect at those shoulder blades. Palms come in together. Palms come out. Shoulder blades come in together. Dig deeply in that lunge. On our left foot. Reaching back with our right, giving the opposite side of the room a high five. What we do to one side, we must do to the other. Exhale as we come back center. Connect at those shoulder blades. Inhale, rise as we bring both feet together. Inhale, bring those palms up. Pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Pecs stay in by our ears. As we move our upper body over to our right side, stretching at our left. Inhale as we come back center. Exhale as we drop down. Back into that ragdoll pose. Chin in by our chest. Shoulders up by those ears. Slight bend at those knees. From here, we're going to bring those palms down as we walk those feet back. Pressing our palms down into the floor. Chin is in by our chest. Shoulders up by those ears. Entering in our downward dog pose. We want our whole entire foot to stay down on the floor. No lifting at the toes or ankles. Palms stay down and open wide. You want to push those hips back. The top of your head should be facing your mat. Exhale as you drop down on those hands and those knees. Turn our feet down. Moving into table. We want our wrist, elbow, and shoulder to all be in one line. We also want our knee and hip to be in one line. Spine as flat as possible. From here, we're going to move into our cat and cow pose. Starting off with cat, we're going to roll that back up towards the ceiling. Bringing our chin in by our chest, shoulders up by those ears. As we round our back. And exhale, moving into cow, we're going to bring our head up, letting our chest shine through. As we bring our hips, our tailbones out. Inhale back into cat as we roll that back up towards the ceiling. We're bringing our tailbones in. Shoulders come up by those ears. And exhale, moving into cow. We're going to bring our tailbones out, bringing our head up. Letting our chest shine through. One last time, inhale into cat. And exhale into cow. From here, we're going to push those hips back to come into our child's pose. Placing our palms forward. Bringing our forehead or the top of our head down on our mat. You can also place your block here if you feel the need that you can't Get down on the floor. You can place your block underneath your forehead. On our next inhale, we're going to walk those palms over to the left corner of our mat, still keeping our head down. We're stretching out our lats, also our shoulders. Now we're going to walk those palms over to the right corner. Inhale, rise as we bring those palms back by either our feet or our hips, bringing our head down back to our mat. Still staying in our child's pose, relaxing at those shoulders as if we were a turtle going into its shell. Let those shoulders drop. Inhale, rise, coming up on our knees. We're going to reach back for either our ankles or our thighs. We can always just come here, bring our head back, or you can reach back for your feet. Chest is up, head is back. Stretching out our thighs, our abdomen, also those hips. You can always just come here. Inhale, rise as we come back to that. From here, we're stepping out on our left foot, digging deeply in that lunge, bringing our palms down, stretching out that right hip and your right thigh. You want to make sure your whole entire foot is down, no lifting at the toes or ankles. If your toes or ankles do lift, you may want to move back just a little bit and not step so deeply. Exhale as we switch sides. Bringing our left down, we're going to bring our right up. Digging deeply in that lunge, palms are down, whole entire foot stays down. From here, we're coming up on that knee as we bring those palms up. Entering in our warrior's pose, warrior two pose at that. This is all core and thigh strength here. Exhale, coming down. We're going to switch sides. Keep that foot down. Inhale, rise. Pec stay in by those ears. Always drop one palm. This is too much on your shoulders. Exhale, coming down. From here, we're going to come down on our bellies. Bring those palms down by those hips, resting on our left ear. Inhale, rise as you bring your head back center. We're going to connect at those shoulder blades, lifting those shoulders off the floor. You may feel a little tension in your lower back. This is all working your back muscles here. Exhale as we come down, resting on that right ear. Inhale, rise, coming back center, connecting at those shoulder blades again. Exhale, coming down. From here, we're going to bring those palms up to the chest as we lift our chest off the floor. Thighs, hips, and abdomen stay down. Still working those back muscles. From here, we're going to bring those palms down as we lift our abdomen off the floor. Entering in our swan pose. We're stretching out that abdomen. Exhale as we slowly lower our upper bodies down. We're going to bring those palms straight out as we move into Superman. So if I lift up with my hands, I'm going to lift up with my legs. Only my belly and hips are down as I come down. Everything goes all together, up and down. And we're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. From here, we're going to come over on our backs. Now it's time for your block. You're going to place your block underneath your shoulder blade, so the lower part of your shoulder blade. So we're going to come right up in here. Right up in here. As we lower our bodies down, we're pushing that chest forward as we bring our head back, relaxing here. Releasing some tension from your back, also your shoulders. Inhale, rise as we come back up. Now we're going to place that block down by our hips. Laying as flat as possible. Releasing some tension from our lower back. Still keeping the block sideways. From here, we're going to place those feet down on the floor. As we lift at those hips into a bridge, removing our block, you should be able to remove the block without touching your hips at all. Only your shoulders and feet are down. Exhale as we lower at those hips. Bringing our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a really big hug as we rock from side to side. Giving our spine a little massage. Exhale as we slowly stop rocking. From here, we're going to bring those palms out to our side. They're out just like a T. From here, you're going to bring those knees over to our left side as we look over our right shoulder, entering in our spinal twist pose. Head goes the opposite way of your legs. If you don't feel the stretch with your knees bent, you can always place your legs straight and bring them up as close as possible on an angle so you can feel the stretch down in your back. Inhale, rise as we come back center. Bring those palms down by our hips. We're going to bring those legs straight up towards the ceiling as we point those toes down towards us, stretching out our calves. Inhale as we come back in, bending at those knees, palms come out just like a T. As we bring those legs over to our right side as we look over our left shoulder. Inhale, rise as we come back center. Palms come back down. Bring those legs straight up. Point those toes down towards you. Exhale as we come down. Now you're reaching for the band or towel. We're going to bring that left leg up towards the ceiling as we place our band or towel on our foot. It's coming in the arch of our foot as we bring that leg closely towards our chest or over our head as possible until you're comfortable with the stretch. Down in the back part of your thigh. Exhale as we come over to the opposite shoulder. So we're on our left leg. We're going to come over to our right side, switching the angles with our hands, also our legs, until you're comfortable with the stretch, filling it in, down in the side of our thigh. Also come up on an angle, coming closely by your head. Inhale as we come back center. Coming straight back up. This time you should be able to go a little bit further back. Exhale as we come down to the same side, feeling it in our inner thigh. Coming down as slow and low to the floor as possible. It's okay if you don't touch the floor. Inhale, rise as we come back center. Pulling in closely to you as possible. From here, we're going to bend at that knee, pulling in at our foot closely to the chest, feeling the stretch down in our bottom. Inhale, rise as we come straight up. Inhale as we bring that right foot up, bringing our left foot down. Inhale as we come back center, placing that band in the arch of our foot, pulling in closely to the chest. Exhale as we come over to our opposite shoulder. Right foot, we're coming over to our left side until you're comfortable with the stretch. Inhale, rise. Coming back center, you should be able to pull closely into the chest again, a little bit further. Exhale as we come down to the same side. Switching positions with our hands, coming down slow and low as possible. Inhale, rise. Coming back and closely into the chest as possible. Exhale, we're going to bend at that knee. Pulling in closely to the chest. We're turning at that foot. Pulling in closely to you till you feel the stretch down in your bottom. Inhale, rise. We're bringing both feet up. The arch of our foot. Both feet are coming together. We're coming back as far as possible. Lifting our hips off the floor. Lifting our lower back off the floor. As little as possible or as much as possible. Some people like to bring their legs over their head. Exhale as we come down. Slowly Unfolding. We're going to bring those legs down, tossing our band to the side, laying as still as possible. From here, we're going to bring those palms up over our head. As we bring those feet together to come into butterfly, so our knees are out to the side and our feet are together. We're lifting our chest off the floor, our shoulder blades are down. From here, we're bringing our palms together to bring them into our feet, keeping our feet together, knees are out to the side. We're still in that butterfly position. We want to try to keep our shoulders down on our mat. If you can't reach for your feet, you can always reach for your ankles or your calves or your knees. Exhale as we open up at those feet, still holding on, entering in our happy baby pose. You can always reach for your ankles or just your calves. Remember to keep those shoulders down. Exhale as we slowly unfold, as we bring everything down, relaxing our body, moving into meditation time. This is your time to yourself to relax, release all tension and frustration from your body. Go into your happy place. No negative thoughts, all happy thoughts at this time. This is your time dedicated to you. This is your time to relax. Release all tension and frustration. No negative thoughts, all happy thoughts. Slow, deep breaths. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. Try not to focus on anything at all. But if you have to, all happy thoughts. If you feel the need to, that you want to sit and meditate, that's totally fine. Or you can lay and meditate. This is your time to yourself. slowly notice your body coming back as one by moving those fingers, those toes, ankles, wrists, knees, hips, shoulders, neck, and face muscles as we slowly come over on our left side. We're going to bring that left arm up, resting our head there. As we bring our knees into our chest, laying in our fetal position. Why do we lay here? Because all of our vital organs are there. On our next inhale, we're going to slowly rise. Come into sit crisscross as we sit up tall. From here, we're going to breathe in through our mouth and exhale through our nose. This breath should be released by the count of 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're inhaling and exhaling only through our nose, closed mouth. This breath should be released by the countdown of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Repeat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Repeat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we're going to inhale, rise, bringing those palms up, giving all honor and glory to God who's head of our life. May we have a safe and prosperous day. Amen. Thank you guys for coming to class.